How you doing, guys? We're back on the Ebon Hawk, going through hyperspace to Telos. Last time I left off, I wasn't paying attention, and I really don't remember what people said to me, so let's try to catch back up on that. Just put these swords away for right now. Don't really need them out. Just do some kung fu. I think there's a button to walk. Is it the, hit control? No? If I hit shift? Nope. Caps lock is first person, so hit tab. Doesn't do anything. Alright. If I hit the tilde button, that is the console commands. Nope. Let's talk to T3. T3, you might want to zip up there, you're kind of hanging out. Just saying, dude. I want to put that away. Where did you go in the Ebon Hawk with Kreia? We went to D-Deet. Got it. D-Reet-Deet. You're hiding something from me. Smooth. Dwoo, dwoo. He's not really good at lying. I'm really upset they made a droid that could lie. Why would they allow a droid to lie? That is just a strange turn of events. Security door. Damaged HK unit. This is a familiar face. Looks like the remains of an HK, but older, more corroded than the counterpart we saw on Peragus. Its power still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts are missing. What we have. Don't you dwoo at me. Okay, needs a processor, a chassis, control cluster, and a vocabulator. We have the vocabulator. And we're going to step away. Now, we could reactivate him, but we're not going to right now. And by we could reactivate him, I mean I could input the console commands and spawn those missing pieces in, but that would be cheating. We're above that, aren't we? That's right, we are. This is leave the Ebon Hawk. We're going to go into the vacuum of space. It will not let us kill ourselves, so let's move along here. Okay, she's not in this crew quarters. She must be in the other one. I'm talking about Kreia. Or Queen Bitch of Bitchington. Cargo hold. I'm just gonna smack. I'm gonna hit it. Why can't I hit it? Yeah, roundhouse kick it. Oh wow, that actually did damage to it. Okay, this is okay. We're gonna get some combat. I'm not gonna punch the ship. All right. Here she is. All right. This might take a while, so let me just pop this open, and we'll talk to her.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
You lost your hand. I felt it too. Your hand. Is there anything I can do? I really need to take a poo. Oh, okay. If you refer to your hand, the choice was yours.
Of course it was. I knew what was necessary, and that I was the only one who stood between you and him.
I mean, I could have taken him.
It's a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary.
Are you saying it'll grow back?
Only be learned from sacrifice.
I could have protected you. I'm sorry for your loss. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I'll get you a card. I felt the loss of your hand. What would have happened if you had died? That is, I consider pain a lesson. Just be a bitch about it.
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite. Like, what consequences? Death? Probably would have been lethal.
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways.
Oh, good.
I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
No, we're going to test it. We are going to extensively test it. What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. I should probably turn the notifications off on my telephone. That would be prudent of me. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to read. You guys can wait, right? You got this? You guys got this. I'll be right back. I'm going to check my DMs. I'm kidding, of course. This link is a threat. And an inconvenience. It's a twofer. We need to sever it. Now. But at your age, you could die any moment, especially considering the way you act.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
Oh, I could make a few jokes right now. Some low-hanging fruit with this whole Forrest Bond, women sinking up kind of thing. I won't go there. I won't make any jokes in that direction. That would be wrong. But I could. How could this bond have happened? The Force is just simple. I've never heard of a link like this before. It's almost like the writers made it up just for this part.
It seems the Force flows.
It has advantages. We have to have
between us.
advantages. It is what it
When
is.
one of
We
us
can't.
manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
I mean, it is what it is. We can't get around it. We can't sever the link. We can't do any of that. We may as well play off the strengths it gives us. So, a link between our little Jedi girl here and Kreia, that could have some Force. Sorry, it could have some great advantages. We could use the Force to do some space wizard shit. You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. And it's way cooler than when Episode 8 did it between Kylo and Rey, because screw that movie. Oh, pardon me.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Well, yeah, that means it's even stronger. The stronger the drawback, the higher the output of the... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just Kreia, we're going to drop you off at the old person's home. You have heard enough. I have heard enough. Can you tell me what's happened since the Mandalorian Wars? Do we really want to kill 40 minutes of just talking to Kreia? When we were on Peragus, I could feel... Okay, so this is some story stuff, so, How would she be feeling? She's felt the Force before. She's been cut off from the Force for a few years. We'll make her focused. She's smart enough. She can figure these two out on her own through context. Number 3 and number 4. You know what's been going on since the Mandalorian Wars, and she's not that shocked she can feel the Force. And we're gonna go with number 2. She needs to know more about the Sith that are hunting us.
These Sith.
She's a woman of
they
action.
Seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split? Oh.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their
This
own
goes
path.
into those
They
books that
waged war
Professor
on
Geek
their
is
fellow
reading
Jedi,
about the Old
a war
Republic.
that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith.
I think
But
that
in
was
their
the
hearts, they
Great
never forgot the
Hyperspace War
Jedi.
she's talking
The
about.
hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
Yeah, but they're basic bitch wannabe Siths. Siths. So these Siths continue the crusade, but these Sith seem different. Aren't they followers of Malak? Hell nah! No, they ain't no... No, I think I've heard enough.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated.
I think
After
that's
all
actually
the
kind
Jedi
of creepy.
are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
No, because when the dark side rises, the light has to rise to meet it. That's how we get Rey. Duh. Wow, that was awful. Both my attempt at comedy and the sequel trilogy, they're just it's all awful. It's all terrible. Just unsubscribe from this channel, and don't watch any Disney Star Wars. Never seen Sith assassins like those in the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent
teachings.
weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives.
Oh.
The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after
That
Peragus,
is...
I fear that you will be no longer
Oh.
shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
That's kind of cool. I like the way that fits into the lore. They're, way those assassins are trained. And we were able to give them the slip once because our character was cut off from the Force. This is a lot to take in at once. I need some time to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Well, he has said multiple times, Kreia, that he physically cannot do that, even if he wanted to, so I think we're fine. How crack is it? No, we're not going to be mean to Atten. Atten isn't so bad. Well, maybe he is. He's a fool. He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me. The fool has a name. I'd like you to start using... Okay. Alright, so we have pro Atten, okay towards Atten, neutral to Atten, and yeah, what? Oh, man. How do we feel about Atten? I don't know. He's not dumb, or he's not a fool. Oh. Well, what's your definition of a fool? We'll go with number 2. Because I'm no fence sitter.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
I can save him! I can make him... How did we get dark side points? What the hell did I do? Wow, here I've been complaining every single time I get light side points. The first time I get dark side points, I panic. What did I do? I'm unworthy. I'm unclean. Oh, this ship feels empty. We need more companions. Atten!
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Rapidly.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Pazak table.
How is he foolish? I don't understand Kreia's reasoning behind this. To know the future, one must... I don't think Kreia is a Jedi.
Then she must be royalty, because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
Why not both?
How old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
I don't see anything wrong he has said. I completely avow everything Atten has said his entire life. Everything he has done ever, regardless of context, I stand by it. Atten is... We're on Atten's side here. How are you still on course? Let's focus. No. Just cut the chatter and stick to piloting. Never mind, I wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Oh, nope, you got it. Now I get to ask you a question now.
Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down. but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be alright.
Oh, okay. Voice-printed astrogation system.
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Okay. Why would someone lock the astrogation system? Because they didn't... It's like having your spaceship on incognito mode.
Not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I think there's some chemistry between these two. But we're not going to let that happen. Oh, what makes droids go crazy like that? Since when do protocol droids collect bounties? Who would build an assassin droid to come after me? Well, that last question's irrelevant, because it doesn't matter. The answer is a lot of people, apparently. But yeah. And that question is kind of rhetorical. I guess number 3 is the best one.
Beats me. Sounds like you're pretty popular. If it was built to hunt you down, that is. Could have been around before you even appeared on the scene.
Probably was. How do you think? Okay, now we're getting into an actual line of questioning
Yeah,
here.
well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
Lore building.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Cut the cheddar. Just stick to piloting. Let's focus on getting a Telos. Okay.
So, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened? Just mind your business.
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
My lightsaber was go fuck yourself. That's where it is. Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers. Well, that's not really cool. That's terrible. I would have kept mine. Let's leave my lightsaber out of this. A Jedi is not defined by... Oh, we're not a Jedi, so we're not picking that one.
Oh, yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber.
God.
Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
This is a big one. We using double-bladed weapons, or we're using single?
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Yes. Oh, actually it was. Both the blade and the crystal were unique. We're gonna be special snowflakes. I'm gonna have a red lightsaber. Nah. I can barely remember what much. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that one. So, number 3 is kind of like number 4. I don't know. Both the blade and the crystal were unique. That's your special snowflake option. And we have red. Well, 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna go with. Okay, canonically it would be the Jedi Mandalorian War, so it'd be blue, yellow, or green. Oh, that cuts red out. I really want to pick red.
I thought a Jedi and their blade couldn't be parted. To lose it was like losing a part of yourself.
Stop being so understanding of my problems! Oh man, these are some deep answers. Just flat the ship, alright? You asshole! I don't want to talk about it. Save your questions. Now is not the time. Yeah, we're not going to be a complete asshole.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
He showed us attention. He's the first man we've met, and And Mom says that we shouldn't talk to him because he's a bad boy. We can save him. Alright, this is Telos, Carth's garbage dump of a homeworld that Malik failed to completely destroy. It's a shame. So, we're gonna fly here. It's gonna boot me out for the stupid cutscene. Have not figured that out yet, so we'll be back in just a moment. I'll cut all this together, and yeah, I don't even know why I'm saying that. This will all be seamless in editing, so alright.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you.
This is bullshit.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh.
I mean we? You're the one who opened fire.
They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
Davik, is that you? Wait, what? How long will this take? Listen, bud, I know how this looks, but we had literally nothing to do with that. It was all the old woman.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best.
Look.
Due to the nature of the investigation,
No.
I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to
No,
begin
I
over
do
the
not
safety.
consent. Extraordinary rendition. I want to speak to a lawyer.
Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In
I
addition, we will
want to
have to
speak
take
to
your
a
personal
lawyer.
arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Wait, what? No, not my combat bikini. I refuse. This is outrageous.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is
What?
necessary for us to keep
You
you
have
under
no
surveillance
proof.
until we have a better idea of what happened.
You have no proof. This is bullshit. I refuse. We're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the Magcon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
Nope. Nope. Damn it. That's bullshit.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
I'm
Tell me
keeping
I'm
the
not
bikini.
going to jail again.
Oh, you're going to jail again. Don't drop the soap. What? Security cam footage? What is this? It appears to be a female. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's a chick. Grow your hair out.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I can't understand you. Through the force field. Can I have my bikini back? Oh man. This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained? I want to speak to your manager. Sir? Sir? Damn it.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Atten, this is all your fault.
Someone is coming.
Kreia, shut the
So
hell
this is the
up.
last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
I was disappointed in that movie too, but I don't think we're talking about that. Get the fuck out of here.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know.
Okay.
You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You
Okay.
bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills.
Oh my
No
god.
Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station.
Oh, they
Taking
just
the
blow it
identity
up
of
from
one of the
orbit.
guards, Then
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me.
Yeah, Atten, kick his ass.
Pathetic.
don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive,
but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
What about wanted alive don't you get? There's a bounty on me. I'm wanted alive. Killing me is stupid. That's like ordering a pizza and getting just the ingredients. Hey, here's the dough. Here's the pepperoni. It's, you know, I know you wanted a pizza, but here, take it. Just fucking kill me.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me. If you
Oh,
get the
Atten's a
guts.
white
You
knight.
have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
My skill's this, my skill's that. Shut the hell up and fucking fight. Okay, Whoa, what the hell's going on with my head? Oh, okay, so this is just, probably my, my potato grade PC acting up here. We're just gonna give this guy the good old Darth Vader treatment. And we'll have a critical strike. This guy... Oh my god, my head. My head is just spazzing out. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The security cameras... What? What's going on here?
Make it
Man
stop!
down! Quick! Call a medic! All right, Jedi.
Oh, thank
I
God.
want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that?
Ah, my
Is that
head!
Auntie Rem?
What is going on with my head? I gotta fix this. I cannot allow this to keep going. He did something to my head.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This
Can we-
man isn't him.
This is... Oh, thank God. It stopped. Officer, there's something wrong with my head. I need to go to the med ward, the medical bay. I can't speak. It's affecting my speech pattern. Officer, you have to help me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082.
Arrange for a
You'll stay
hospital
there in
room. I
house
need
arrest until our
surgery.
investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best
Thank
of
you
our
for your
ability.
hospitality. But it's happening, officer! I need help! This isn't okay! Let's
Officer,
go!
Let
Give me
Lieutenant
the...
Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The
This
rest
is
of you
not
come with me.
okay.
We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
This is not okay. Officer! Stop disappearing! I need real help. I'm hoping that's just a temporary glitch because of the force field.
These will serve as your quarters
thank
for the
God.
duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times.
I'm feeling much
Again,
better,
I'll
officer.
clear any
Thank you.
visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Or 10. Whoa, what happened to the, Okay. Get out!
Let's go.
Leave!
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
My game is totally working right. Yeah, there's... Where the hell happened to the bar down here? Let's not discuss this now. Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Who cares what Kreia
We
thinks?
cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. This is really weird only having one caption bar, or the letterbox. Oh, man, I gotta fix this. What an awful noise. Oh, man, where's the... Who the hell's calling me? Don't accept call. I mean... Incoming call from Soka Linu. It's a better answer the police.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration
Ithorian?
interests on Telos. Lieutenant
Yeah.
Grant's cleared if you'd like to speak with him.
I would like to not... No! No, I don't... I hate Ithorians. No! What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
No.
Very well. I'll inform Moza and send him on his way.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I don't like Ithorians. Well, exact change only, that's racist. Yes, it is. I don't like Ithorians. I don't think I'll ever like Ithorians. I think they're disgusting. I think they look gross. Zerka Corporation.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
No.
I will relay such to Jana Lorso. I am sorry to have inconvenienced you.
Get fucked.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
So...
Explain something to me.
Shit.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
What a bitch!
She served in the war. Well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know.
Actually, I think that's
Watch
why
as
I
one
don't
tries
like
to
the
hold a
Jedi.
blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man.
Yeah, that's
Child.
actually the reason I don't like the
So
Jedi is
much.
because they have that
I guess
unfair
I didn't
advantage
realize
of
how
the
much
Force.
they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
She's, as much as
With
shit as
such
I'm
a
giving
loss of
Kreia, she's
ability
actually really
for
smart.
a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I'm right here. You can keep talking. I'll take the compliments. Officers, you have
I've
a
come
warrant?
to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection
Telosian.
of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction.
Yes,
Logs
it was
recovered
them.
from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for
Wait
the
a minute.
duration of their search.
How did you get those records if the whole place went up like a supernova?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Okay.
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
Oh, wow.
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Heck yeah. You know, maybe these pigs ain't
Now
so
what?
bad.
We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe.
You
You've got people coming
really
after
want to
you.
go to
That's
Nar
where you don't
Shaddaa.
get lost in the crowd.
I don't have a lot of money, and you know, you should really go to Nar Shaddaa with money. I look, we can go. If you're paying, we can go. That's fine. But I'd feel better if I had more of my own money to spend. It's not a cheap place. No one cares what Kreia thinks.
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Atten's correct.
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Peragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Peragus come calling.
Oh, yeah, this is actually a big important thing. So, Peragus was a mining station that was mining Peragian fuel, or Peragian fuel, however you pronounce that. And that fuel powered this massive semi-orbital space station that covers almost half the planet of Telos. Telos was bombed into submission during the Jedi Civil War, so rendering much of the surface uninhabitable. So after the war, the Republic set up this massive restoration satellite/city that sits in the upper atmosphere of Telos, and it's slowly repairing the ground below. The fuel from Peragus fueled this massive space station.
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Peragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
Okay, so in those couple of lines right there, there is more world building in this game in just those 2 or 3 lines than in all of... Oh, okay. It's hyperbole. I was going to say all of Disney Star Wars. That's hyperbole. But that's some deep throwaway lines you got going on there, Atten. No one cares what Kreia thinks.
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay and let me ask the Republic for help against the Sith. Clean your ship, let's find our ship. Another Jedi. I should see if I can find anything out here.
The Republic? They can't even properly fund and manage a space station, let alone fight an enemy as cunning and ruthless as the Sith.
Ain't that
even
the
if somebody
truth?
believed us, the Republic won't be any help. Believe me, I know. Only the Jedi threw the Sith back last time around.
He may be right, but whatever
Whoa.
we do, we should move quickly.
Careful though, Kreia. I don't like it when you people just zoom across the floor like that. That terrifies me. Sneak attack. Get him some skills. And oak. Accept. And we'll just auto level her up because nope. Wait, we need to give her healing. I don't know if she has healing. Why does she have 5 persuasion? Is it because I've got 5 persuasion? No, she shouldn't have any points in persuasion. She's not a main character. Or, she's not a player character. Okay, she's got healing. She's got that. We'll give her this one. Oh, shit. I have to hit the add button because you can't just hit OK! Where am I, where's my, level 8? 2 next level... That's how much experience I have. I need 36,000. Okay. Alright, so we'll look at this window real quick. So Telos, Citadel Station Telos. The Citadel Station at Telos, yes. It is a high atmosphere. Like, I think it's still within the atmosphere, so it can go out there and walk and breathe, but it's just really high up in the atmosphere. Is a semi-orbital station that covers half the planet of Telos, repairing and restoring the ground below. It's definitely analogous to Iraq after the United States invaded in 2003. This is a restoration effort, a nation-building effort. The Republic in this game is an analog for the U.S. government or the European Union or NATO or what have you during their restoration and nation-building efforts in the Middle East. That's what this whole part of the game, that's what I took away when I first played it when I was 13. I'm like, oh, well that means this. This is, oh, that's Iraq, and that's an analogy for that. Although I didn't know what an analogy was when I was 13. I could see the parallels. Would you like to rest? Maybe later. Well, actually, I'm going to rest right now. I am tired. I have to edit together some stuff, but thanks for watching, and I'll be back again with another one soon, probably tomorrow, if I keep this pace up. I might do other games in the future, I don't know. Hopefully, if all works out, we'll get this through at a quicker pace, unless you guys are enjoying this pace, and we'll stick on it. But I don't know. I might branch out and do some other video games. Might try some other types of videos. The sky's the limit. Oh, hey, we actually got clothing. We've got clothing. We no longer have to rely on the combat bikini to save us. Not bad. We get basic, regular human clothing, something you couldn't get in KOTOR 1. That was frustrating. Yeah, had to have the main character clothes. You couldn't have regular civilian clothes. But I digress. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've rambled on too long, and I will see you guys next time.